All right, hello, you beautiful souls. How are you today? It is Sunday, the 31st of March, 2019. You know me, I'm your friend Aaron, bringing you some daily astrology. So, what's going on this day? Moon's going to be in Aquarius the whole day. Aquarius, the community, information coming to light, right? It's going to be light, airy, air sign, connecting with the sun over there in Aries. So we have, this fire and air, passion, my fire, and the community air. We ignite together. So it's kind of like one is feeding the other. One hand feeds the other, not biting, So this is a fun, playful energy. And then the big energy of what's happening today is really Mars moving into Gemini. Yesterday we were talking about the Mars at the Mars at the 29th degree of Taurus. And finding a new perspective and understanding that knowledge is not necessarily understanding. And to get to the place of understanding, we have to see the contrast and kind of like look at the bigger picture of something before we become so defined. Taurus is that very defined, kind of stubborn, slow and steady wins the race. Well, now Mars has moved into, Uranus is definitely still going to be in Taurus for another 7 years. Mars, though, is going to be in Gemini for the next 46 days, until the 15th of May. So some people say the warrior. I think Mars gets too confused too often with, the warrior. Mars is passionate. Mars also is the second ruling, Mars rules Aries and it rules Scorpio. Aries and Scorpio. And in Scorpio, it's very passionate. It's the driven, passionate stallion more than the warrior, the lover, the mysterious lover, tall, dark, and handsome, whatever. So our passionate lover moves out of Taurus into Gemini. So Gemini is, Mercury. Ruling planet is Mercury. Mercury's over there in Pisces right now. So Pisces and then we've got Gemini, the air sign, which is information, a lot of information. So it's interesting, the moon is up there in Aquarius, which is about information. It's the cardinal sign, it is the fixed sign of the air signs, which means it's like steadfast. It's holding it down. It's holding down the fort. It's just like, come by this, this party is going to be going all night long. You can count on this being here. You can count on this community being here. You can count on these friends getting together and gathering. You can count on these people. You can count on this community. Now, Gemini is a mutable air sign, so it is kind of the weakest, which means it's more open to change. So Mars and Taurus over there, it's the most stubborn sign. It's not talking about sun signs people, not Taurians, all right? But we're talking about just the fixed sign of Taurus is the most stubborn sign of the zodiac, which is necessary. We need something to be steady and, holding the pace the whole time. So in Mars in Taurus is like slow and steady wins the race, where Mars in Gemini is like, this is a buzzing electricity, and Gemini rules the hands. So our passionate planet of acceleration, our planet of motion, energy and motion, emotion. And although the moon is emotion, Mars is still our planet of motion, of our planet of action. And it does rule the sign of Scorpio. So it is kind of emotional as well, although it's the least emotional of the three or of the four personal planets. I'm getting too much off. So the point is, Gemini being ruling the hands. Okay, Gemini rules the hands, and it's about all of the information that we talked about before. It's like the AM radio. It's the good, it's the bad, it's the buzz between this station and this station. It's the oldies mixing with the new, mixing with the techno, and it's the blend of everything, the full spectrum. So we're gonna get bombarded with a lot of information coming into us, and we want to stay busy over the next 45 days. This is a time where we can be, our mind is just buzzing as we're like, I need something to do. We can kind of slow it down, just to get into what's coming up over the next few weeks. Although this is just our daily, but over the next few weeks, we're gonna have this this urge to just like, I gotta go, I gotta go do things. Well, if that happens, and why I'm bringing this up now, because it's at the, the first degrees are the most intense. So we can have the most kind of intense, like, I've got to go, I've got to do this, I'll do this. It's just like, I cannot be idle. And an old Buddhist saying is, doing nothing is doing something, By being idle, you are doing something. So this is a good way to channel our energy, this electric, exciting energy, and to bring it to trying to be more focused. Breathing exercises, meditation is going to be really good over the next 45 days, because we're going to be like little busybodies, like, no, I've done this, and now I got to go to this, and I got to go to this, and I'm going to go to this. Planet of action in information, So, as it rules the hands, as Gemini rules the hands, and our planet of action is in there, this is a time to be creative. Coming full circle into a closing. Time to be creative, whether it's music, whether it's art, photography, writing. This is a great time to be creative, because the information is going to flow through you in a very creative way. So have a very creative day. Sunday fun day, hanging out with your besties in the community. And then it'll be a whole new week as the moon moves into Pisces tomorrow. Gonna kind of bringing it down, settle, soft, and dreamy. So enjoy this light, fun, airy Sunday.